Hi guys, Monday Moments with Sarah. I know we didn't have one last week. I was in town, got a little busy, so here I am this week. I'm going to talk a little bit about large groups. I know we already did a Monday Moments on small groups. I thought we could touch base a little bit on large groups and kind of talk about what they look like and kind of how you can do them. So large group is commonly known, a lot of people call it circle time, and I think they call it circle time because back in the day, everyone sat crisscross applesauce and they were in that circle, so they came to be known as circle time. Well, we know that with our large groups, we want the children to sit, stand, move, to join in any way that they feel comfortable. That means if they want to lay down, that's okay. They want to sit with their legs stretched out in front of them, that's okay too. If they're going to stand, that's okay. What our goal is for them to be engaged in the activity, not a goal to have them sit a certain way or sit properly, So large group is a daily activity. You can do it during the morning or the afternoon, as long as it's happening daily. And what's really important is we want large group to not just have one teacher in it, but we want two teachers. So if your classroom has more than one teacher, then all the teachers in that room should be part of your large group. Now, the reason that you want all the teachers present at large group is large group really is a time to build that community in your classroom. It's I feel like it kind of extends on greeting time where you have your message board. Like, yeah, you're building community then, but you're also building community during large group. And the way you build that community is if the teachers are there. And plus, if you are having a little bit of rambunctiousness going on or you do need some help, then it's kind of helpful to have both teachers there. So I really encourage you to not have one teacher cleaning or doing diapers, but both of you sit, do large group. The cleaning will happen later. Don't stress the mess. That's what Mr. Nate says. So the large group should always happen in the same common area. If you need to move it to a different area, then maybe start out in that same area that you normally are in and then move to a new area. But always start in that same area so they know. If you're going to move it to a different area, maybe that's something you put on your message board. Say, hey, large group, we're going to meet in our normal area, but then we're going to move to this new area because we're doing an activity that needs to be somewhere else. Large group is about shared control. It's not just the teacher leading. It's not just the teacher teaching or sitting and reading books all the time. It's that shared control because, again, we're building that community. So you're taking ideas and interests and lead from the children. It's a time for the teacher to not direct, but to really encourage those children to be leaders in the classroom and to listen to their ideas and their suggestions and really let them wonder and see what if. So what kind of activities can you do during large groups? Stumbling over my tongue there a little. Group projects are one thing. You can work on building or creating something together. Really work on that, again, that sense of community and teamwork. You can do music and movement, get those gross motor muscles exercising. You can do group games. Oop, I got a puppy crashing in the background too. It's like an exciting night. You can do storytelling. And by storytelling, I mean you could just sit and read a book, but why not do a puppet show or have the children help you act it out or have them help you do sound effects for the story. Like, make it a big, exciting, fun time. See what they can remember from the stories. They remember a lot more than we think. And then just like the final thing in large group, like, make sure you're planning it based on their interests. So if you see the children really interested in, during work time, if they're sitting there taking pots and pans, banging them, then why not make an instrument parade with pots and pans, or gather a whole bunch of different materials and say, I saw you were hitting the pots and pans, and I'm wondering what other kinds of noises we can make with these items. One of the kids, they loved reading Caps for Sale. So we reenacted Caps for Sale one time. I was the man with a stack of caps on my head, and I fell asleep under the tree, and they were all the monkeys, and they stole my caps, and they kept acting out and stomping their tree and throwing down the caps. Just creative ways to really bring stories to life. And also just make sure not only are you basing it on their interests, but that you're also looking at, okay, what content am I looking at? What core notes am I looking for? What developmental milestone do I want to meet? And how are we going to meet that? And how is that going to be accomplished? And how am I going to scaffold where they are and move them to the next level? So that was Monday Moments with Sarah. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can always comment on this, or you can email me at sarah@greengardencdc.com. And I hope you have a great Monday night. Stay warm. It's a chilly one. Bye, guys.